Greetings, listener dear. I'm Tom.
I'm Ben.
And I am Matthew, and welcome to a very exciting episode of Pappy's Flatshare.
That's right. Today we started off talking about Halloween, and it turned into a real treat or trick.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. We're not the kind of people who get bogged down by the calendar, I would say.
No.
Happy to address the issues outside of the typical period when people would be talking about Halloween.
Well, I mean, we started the episode at Halloween. It's just
That's right.
not-
It's quite a long episode, this one. Yeah. It's quite a long episode.
Thank you for watching this on YouTube or listening to it wherever you get your podcasts. If you enjoy what you do and you want to support your boys on the journey, if you enjoy what you do, sorry.
Yeah, no, listen.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Guys, if you enjoy what you do, and then you know what, you'll never work a day in your life. And we can't stress that enough. If there's not really a message of this podcast, but guys, do you enjoy what you do? Not our words, the words of George Michael and Wham.
If you want to support us on our journey of podcasting to the grave, then get in touch on Patreon, patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare, where you can support us for just £4 a month. You get bonus content, you get an extra podcast every Thursday, you get discounts on live shows, lots of lovely stuff. So please do hop on board and support us today.
Yes, indeed. And also you can get, there's a 7-day free trial. So if you want to have a listen to the bonus episodes, we're putting out a whole episode every single week of Flatshare Pop Round, which is a lovely little chat, not dissimilar to these kind of episodes. If you want to, but don't let that put you off. If you want to have a listen, there's a 7-day free trial. You can have a listen, see if you like it, and stick around if you do. But crucially, the main thing is, don't worry about what we do. Enjoy what you do.
Absolutely.
That's crucial, guys, whatever you do.
Lovely. Well, have a listen and a watch of this.
How was your Halloween? My Halloween was...
How was yours, mine? That's a classic Tom question.
How was your Halloween?
How are you
Mine
doing? I'm
was.
doing.
Let's be honest, that's all questions, right?
That's a good point.
Thank you very much. I actually hadn't finished talking, so interrupting me. It's pretty rude to just jump in on the point I was making. But I feel like, a lot of people think they're good conversationalists, and what they mean is, I've not only got a question, I've also got the answer.
I don't know. There are other question askers though who it's just fending off.
Oh,
so yes, it's like, how was your journey?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Have a little dose.
I'm talking about my dad, but it's like I found myself doing it as well. It's like, I don't want to tell you about my journey. I want you to tell me about your journey. I'm not going to be listening.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little
I'm
think
just
about
going to be having
else.
a rest.
Yeah.
Thinking of my follow-up question, which will be unrelated.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, Tom, by the way, how was your journey? Anyway, I'm just going to get my head down for a little bit. That's all right.
Exactly that. So that's the other tack.
The other tack is, yeah, absolutely. If you think, I don't want to reveal any information about myself, I'm just going to ask a series of questions that I know have got, they can't be closed questions. They can't be yes/no questions.
No.
They've got to be big, open questions.
But also, they're going to keep...
How do you think your life's going?
I was going to say...
that kind of a question.
No, it's going to be questions that keep you in a territory that I'm comfortable with.
Oh.
Like, I don't want to know how your life's going. I want to know how your journey was.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I want to know how's the weather where you live.
But crucially, I don't want to know where you live.
I don't want to know.
Gaza.
I don't want to know that.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's keep into comfortable territories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not get into any kind of danger areas.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that's where you're throwing the ball out to.
Which is why you, a fortnight after the fact, want to know how our Halloween was.
It's too much, isn't it?
It's actually, do you know what? What you think Halloween's too much?
Yeah, someone's got to put the brakes on Halloween.
No, I love it. You've got to go for it. I was working on Halloween and I was absolutely gutted because I missed, I think, my favourite day of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's that exclusively just because you've got children now?
No, I just I like ghouls. I just love ghouls.
The list doesn't go on.
No, honestly, the number of times I've gone to a football match, I thought they were going to be, going to see some great ghouls. It turns out how wrong I was.
Danny Baker introduced his own ghouls.
His own ghouls.
And gaffs. It's really sad to me, Matthew, that you only celebrate ghouls on one day of the year if you love them so
I
much.
know, exactly.
Point.
Find your ghoul on every day.
A ghoul is for life. Well, afterlife. A ghoul is for afterlife, not just for Halloween. How was yours, by the way?
I couldn't be swinging further the other way. Yeah.
We're still talking about Halloween.
Sorry, what were we talking about? I'm talking about my journey. I was on the south bound. Should have been on the northbound. Anyway, I think it's awful now. Fully awful.
Yeah.
I've gone to fully awful.
Is that because of your devout Christian beliefs?
Well, that's where it started.
Yeah.
Obviously, I started there. Famously, you let the devil in. We've said it before. We'll say it again. That's what we were raised. That's what we were raised.
Have we said it before?
Well, I think we say it every year, don't we? We were raised with the message, Halloween, lets the devil in.
Yeah. We're anti-ghoul, actually.
Very anti.
I'm very sorry.
Listen, you've heard my list of things I love. And ghouls is the first three.
And the last. And everything.
The holy ghoulnity.
There is literally a Holy Ghost.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Could have gone for that.
I thought you were. I was so
ghoul.
thrown off by the...
The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh, I went for ghoulnity.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I went for I reached.
Hey, but you know what? Some of the greatest art is created by people who reach just beyond their means. You know, the worst place an artist can be is a comfortable one. Pablo Picasso said that. And you went for the holy ghoulity. What was it again? Ghoulity.
It's not easy.
The holy ghoulity.
It really is.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to listen to as well, if I'm honest.
Guys, I know we're not really supposed to be rebranding anymore because we're pathologically addicted to rebranding this podcast. But could we
You're
rebrand
listening to the Holy Ghoulity? It's Matthew, it's Ben, it's Tom, aka the Holy Ghoulity. I think I'm trying to keep an N in there for some reason. Ghoulity.
Yeah.
That's what's hard.
Ghoulity.
Yeah, that's the problem with it.
That's the problem with it. We've unpicked it and now we've fixed it.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
By the way, at Christmas, are you going to be doing a Ghoultivity?
Every year.
Every year, you've got to now.
for you?
It's gone too
How much you
far.
love it?
It's gone too far. They've taken the Christ out of Christmas, and now it's Ghoulmas. Merry Ghoulmas to all who celebrate. I suppose you can't say that anymore, can you?
Can't bloody say that anymore.
I suppose you're not allowed to say Merry Ghoulmas anymore, are you?
You can't.
Honestly, you go down to any garden centre to their Christmas section, you will not see one Merry Ghoulmas
No,
sign.
you can't buy a Ghoulmas card anymore.
You can't buy a Ghoulmas card
So
for love
true.
nor money.
You can't ask for time off work because it's Ghoulmas. Your boss will laugh at you.
And so you don't work here. Merry Ghoulmas, everybody.
The thing I'm going to say about Halloween
Yes.
Go on.
is that we've definitely seen a change, right?
I'm still laughing about Ghoulmas. Ghoultivity. Anyway, yes, yeah. So I'll listen back to this episode and have a great time.
Oh, I mean, it's right there. It's changed, right? It's definitely.
It's on the up.
Yes, exactly right.
It's It's Americanized. Because it's America have
Awfully.
been doing it for forever, haven't they? The Halloween, you know, the dressing up, the trick or treating, you know, that's huge now, and it started over there.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I just think it feels to me lame.
Oh, it's naff. Is it naff?
It's lame.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
And once I got to lame, I was like, oh God. And you know, once you tarnish something for yourself, then it's
Yeah.
like, it's so lame actually.
What's the cool alternative?
The thing is, I feel like what...
Shrove Tuesday.
We've also got that. Get a year that can do both.
Get that on the up though. Get that on the up. You know what I mean?
Pancake Day? That's huge.
It's not big enough anymore though. It's no fact. I think it's we're shroving downwards.
Oh, no.
We're spooking upwards and shroving down.
We're shroving
Yeah.
down.
It's
I'm called up to the nines.
it's Shrove Ghouls Day now, isn't it?
Yeah, but like it's just like none of it's real. Is like
Whoa.
yeah.
That's up for debate though, isn't it?
No,
Yes.
it isn't.
But that's the same with, it's the same with Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
You just have to just have
It's-
belief.
At least shrobes are real.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
can't
a pancake,
argue-
A pancake is real.
You
can
can't
touch a
argue with
shrove.
that. Exactly. You can eat a shrove.
That's it.
People are leaving in their shroves.
People are leaving in the shrooms right now listening to this.
I'm going to be one of them.
You were enjoying it so much a minute ago.
Yeah, I've got off it. No.
That makes me feel guilty. I'll put my hands up. It's my fault. I feel guilty about that. No,
So Tom,
yeah.
you're saying that it's not real.
Fundamentally, none of it's real.
Fundamentally, it's not real.
But
What is real?
what's
Finally, we're getting
is it
into it.
trying to be real?
So when someone knocks on the door and says trick or treat, you go, well, firstly, you're not a wolf.
Yeah,
Is that what you say?
Yeah, too right.
You're not an actual witch.
Yeah, too
I've not
right.
seen you practicing any witchcraft.
Also,
Yeah.
you love fancy dress.
Yes, I do, yeah.
So you feel like it's, in the...
Okay, good combo.
There we go.
Great. This is why you got to ask him nice, open-ended questions, because otherwise...
It wasn't even a question, it was a
It's
statement.
true.
It was
It's true.
It was a statement, Clarky. That was your first...
Yeah, I agreed with you.
So do you consider it to be amateur hour for people who wear fancy dress year round?
Well, I'm not saying like... I'm just
It's
saying,
the one day Tom doesn't wear fancy
like
dress.
the when you go behind it, like the reasons behind it, there aren't really any real reasons, are there?
Well, it's
Really?
the day before All Saints Day, isn't it? It's all
that's
Hallows
not-
Eve.
That's not a good enough reason, is it?
Why is it? No, but you can't. Right, here's the thing: you can't say there's no reason behind it, and I
Yeah.
say here's the reason. You say that's not a good enough reason.
No, but what I mean is like the thing that everyone's doing on Halloween,
yeah,
celebrating or exploring
Yes.
your ghouls, your zombies, your
Yes.
werewolves.
Yeah.
None of them are real. So none of it's real. Like, So it's like, okay, we're all getting together and fucking around with things that aren't real.
This is true, and I
crucially
forget
and
what a serious
dangerously,
person you are, Tom.
crucially and dangerously, we are letting the devil in. And I don't think that's
no,
spoken about enough.
But that isn't real.
You can't have both, can you? So
No,
you think the devil?
no, that's right.
the devil is so the devil isn't real,
No, I don't think the devil's real.
but you're still just on the off chart. Do you know what? It's a
No.
Even if you think the devil isn't real.
Letting the devil in is no longer my. That was
Yes, of
that
course.
reason was handed to us as children.
Yeah.
On our way to our All Saints parties where we were dressed as saints.
So what's Shrove Tuesday representative of?
You got to clear out your cupboard of all the food
Yeah.
because we're entering Lent.
Yes. And what is Lent about?
It's to do with the tides, I think.
Not to do with the tides. No.
It's to do with the moon?
Not to do with the moon. No, which is also to do with the tides. What do you think Lent is about? Why do you have to clear out your cupboards? And also, crucially, we're not clearing out our cupboards. We're using the eggs that we would have used anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So what festivals do you think we should be celebrating because they're real? 'Cause
Pancakes don't.
floats.
No, but pancakes don't intrude on anyone else's lifestyle. If I go home and make a pancake, right, then it's not going to fuck with. But like,
I don't care what they do, as long as they don't try and ram it down with their ghoul-based agenda.
Yeah.
Dress up at ghouls in your own house.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
On the streets, no thank you.
Exactly. Don't scare my fucking son. I'm not going around scaring people's sons with my pancakes. I'm not throwing fucking flour in people's faces or cracking eggs on their heads.
Here's
I've not made anyone's son cry because it's pancake day. I've not gone, pancake, eat my lovely pancake. Hello, I'm having such a great time. And everyone's like, oh, we're being cool, are we? No, you're being lame, and now my son's crying. Okay?
I feel like we've got to
the issue.
I was trying not to reveal it for as long as possible. I was trying to hold it off for as long as was good.
We've got to the issue. Tom's son's a pussy. That's what it is. Your son can't
And you're
hack
dressing
it.
it up as, you're being lame, man.
He can eat his pancakes though, right? He can tuck his pancakes away.
He's-
So we'll see who's the pussy then, all right?
Yeah.
I'll see you in February.
I'll say one thing for him. He's big as a fucking house. He eats pancakes
that's
every
right.
day.
Yeah, I mean, he's in training.
He's a bruiser.
He's in training for the big day, okay?
The reckoning.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that. It, in the same way that fireworks
gonna
night
say
is tricky
fireworks
for
night.
little kids. Fireworks night is tricky for pets.
And I'm not coming out backing fireworks.
No.
Guy Fawkes was real.
Guy Fawkes was real.
Okay, yeah.
Flesh and blood.
Yeah.
Certainly
Yeah.
was, yeah.
It's not like, but zombies though. And
So
it's
what happened? Who, by the way, firstly...
What are you pointing at me?
this fucking Halloween guy over here.
No, I love Halloween. I'm a big fan of Halloween.
Yeah, this guy's
Look,
it's spooky films.
Tom, stop. Right, we'll get onto the horror genre probably never, but you've made your feelings very clear. What happened to poor Ivor on Halloween? So you were out with your kids and some older
Or were
kids
you
dressed
at
as
home?
zombies.
Well, they're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
You try travelling around after 3 o'clock on a Halloween with young people if you don't want them to engage in the supernatural.
Spooks.
Sure.
Well, you can't anymore.
Yeah. So, but no, I appreciate that. But is Ivor seeing people dressed up in those costumes and just finding it all too
I
overwhelming?
don't want to make this about my son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
I don't particularly want to talk about him too much.
No,
Yeah.
I've
That's
touched
his-
on it. I've moved away from
Yeah,
it. What do you want?
Well, I don't know.
I've made my point.
You started the topic, and the reason behind it is your son. So it's quite hard for us to now counter that. without mentioning it. Yeah.
It's people's children.
Control.
If you're dealing with young children
Yeah.
and people are walking around dressed as fucking werewolves, and now you're having conversations about werewolves, and you're going, "Oh, they're not real. People are just fucking dicking around," and it's like great chat.
Do you
Well,
You know what? I don't want to have
know
a
if
chat
calming him
about.
down by saying people are just fucking dicking
Do you
around.
know
I feel
what?
like-
Do you know what I don't want to be chatting about?
Werewolves.
Fucking werewolves.
Yeah.
Why are we bringing that to the table? Go, well, we've got to have the werewolf chat with our kids when they're 3 or 4 because it's Halloween. You're like, you don't. You just don't. Do you know what films they all appear in? 18 plus. That's why we have the 18s on the front of the films.
I do think there's an interesting point here. I do sometimes see videos of like in America where it's real big. And it's like kids getting scared at the shops where they've got like the pressure pads and it's like a ghost jumping at them and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how funny I find that.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I do find it very funny.
Now that I think about
I
it.
do find it very funny because it's someone else's kids, but I think if it was mine, I might be a bit like,
But
"Oh,
I don't mind a jump scare. Don't get me wrong.
it's the lasting effect of the werewolf.
It's sticking scary images in kids' heads and going off you go, this is great, actually. And you go, is it great? You go, yeah, it's good to be scared at night when you're thinking about this scary thing that we showed you.
Yeah.
That's brill. You know all these safe things that we have on television so we don't watch scary shit? Once a year, they're going to start being a bit scary. And we go, that's cool. And you go, is it?
Sure. So are you talking about the way people...
Thank you.
Are you talking about the way people decorate their houses? You talking about the costumes or the blanket?
Think about the things that happen around Halloween.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Not very pleasant images. And everyone goes, it's cool, actually. And you go, is it?
Yeah,
not that cool.
It's all like blood smeared.
So it's like at Christmas. I'm not, you chat about Father Christmas and owls, but it's like that's not going to keep your kid awake at night.
No, that's true.
It's not going to be something that you think about. Like what was your my first scary thing was the ghost at the start of Ghostbusters. That stayed with me for about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
You go,
But you weren't watching it when you were...
I thought you meant in the title, like the ghost that comes up
In the logo.
titles, and I was like, oh, Tom, that's a tough one. If that's scaring you for 3 or 4 years. Whoa. Yeah, the opening of Ghostbusters. I didn't watch that until I was a bit older, and that scared me then.
what was your first scary thing?
Day of the Triffids.
Oh my God.
Like black and white thing. It just
We
like
forget Clarky.
He's 85. He's 85 years old.
I'm actually a vampire. So I was very...
Because Clarky, the other thing... No, Clarky, you told me that time when Orson Welles broadcast War of the Worlds in 1939.
He ran home to your mum and dad.
The world's ending, mother. he was just a little... He was a paperboy. He had to announce it. Extra.
Yeah, Titanic sank. He dropped the papers and ran. It's Day of the Triffids.
Day of the Triffids.
So would you lie in bed thinking about, are they flowers? Is it flowers?
It's plants, yeah.
God, and I thought my son was a pussy.
It was on in the daytime. It was deemed
Day of the Triffids. It's not Night of the Triffids. Don't show Clarky Night of the Triffids. He would absolutely shit his pants.
The sequel's brutal.
But this is the thing. I think my take on it is
Hot take.
to counter this is that I was very sheltered as a child.
Yeah.
But I still had that reaction, something that really isn't that scary. So it is like if you try and protect them too much, maybe you do need a little bit of like, here's a kid dressed as Frankenstein, eases you in. eases you into seeing.
I actually think like a 7-year-old in a fairly decent werewolf outfit is scarier, if not, it might be scarier than a big lad in a werewolf outfit because they're fucking small and they move fast. The werewolf outfits are the same.
How are you saying werewolf, by the way?
You say werewolf elf?
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
We've got to roll back the tape and hear that. Here, it's both. Like the first time I thought I was just a sort of just mispronunciation, but you did it twice. You were like, werewolf.
Werewolf.
Okay, no, I thought there was an extra, like in the way that like people from the northeast say film. I thought it was like you were saying werewolf.
Werewolf. Okay.
But yeah, I completely understand it. If you're the other side of that is my kids absolutely adore it. And I know it can't be my kids like it, therefore it has to happen. Your kids hate it, therefore
your kids like making younger kids cry.
My kids love it.
They love that.
Absolutely. They love coming coming around and terrorising Ivor.
I love that shit.
He's such an easy target, Dad. My kids are really into sort of spooky stuff and they like the idea of being scared and they get a real tickle as the Halloween decorations go up. So it's sort of but I do totally get it. It's not on your terms, is it?
No.
It's,
And crucially, it's not about anything real, and you know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Two very strong arguments. One, I'd say stronger than the other. The more personal one that you don't want to talk about, that's the stronger of the two arguments. But yeah, crucially, Halloween, not real.
No. And not as. It feels like we're trying to be America.
Yeah.
Just like it is. It feels a bit lame to me, that element of it.
I get what you mean there. And obviously, like, it started in Ireland, right? I think. But the modern version of it is the Americans.
So you think that they should sort of lean more into the iconography of British horror and dress as Peter Cushing?
Yes.
It is less scary.
It is less scary, yeah. Why is no one dressed as Vincent Price? Surely. That just makes sense. No, I do get that when the kind of the thing is I like America. I mean, not all bits of America, but I like the fact it's very clear what it is, right? Do you know what you can't be disappointed by having a bad Halloween if you know what it is, right? It's trick-or-treating, it's fancy dress, it's listening to the Monster Mash. The next day you don't even talk about it. It's over, Whereas Christmas,
but it feels like there's like a big lead in now as well.
Yeah.
Feels like you get into kind of Halloween season and it's like a 2-week kind of...
Yes, when the houses start to decorate. Yeah.
So it's like it's
where's it going to end?
It's spreading, exactly. It's too much.
Well, what's the alternative? Because in order, what we need now is a grassroots campaign.
Yeah.
Starting, and let's face it, a good British grassroots campaign. What do you think you should put on the outside of your house to prove you're British? No, I don't mean that. What do you think you should? What should you put? What would you be? What would be like the alternative that Because it's not. I know it is like a sort of. It's like a celebration of ghosts and ghouls, but in order to sort of remove their
How do
you
you feel about ghosts?
How do I feel about ghosts?
Yeah, you're less enamoured with them than ghouls.
I think ghosts are scarier than ghouls. I think ghouls are fun.
What is the difference?
I was just about to say, I'm not sure I've got a good read on what a ghoul is.
Yeah. Do you need, when people say ghosts and ghouls?
Yeah. Do you need
to say both of those things?
It's a bit like saying host and compare. What's the distinction between the two jobs? Yeah, I'm your host and compare. You're like, well, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
What's the distinction between ghosts and ghouls?
Yeah. What makes a ghoul
Is a ghoul alive?
No, a ghoul can't be alive. They're all dead, right? Surely they're all dead.
Well, hang on, no. Clarky's got something here, though. Something's clicked in his brain.
Are they all dead? Of all the things. Wait. A ghoul's just a catch-all for all the other things that aren't ghosts? Or all ghouls are like,
so what? Does that mean that we're ghouls?
Your dream.
No, I mean like Halloween-y things.
So like goblins.
We might be ghouls.
So like goblins.
Yeah.
Vampires.
Zombies.
They're all
like ghoulish.
They're all general ghoulish things.
Oh, so everything else is a ghoul.
I wonder. I don't know.
Don't mind that.
Well, I know every hall's a ghoul. Does that play into it?
Every hall's a ghoul.
And what do we think about werewolves?
I don't know. Where do you live? Sydenham? It's a nice area. Do they go big for Halloween?
Yeah, I like that. I like ghouls being the catch-all for other things.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Like when you go like bugs and insects, you kind of go bugs, kind of do bugs cover like a litany of, is it an insect or, you know, I'm thinking about slugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Slugs are bugs. Snails, bugs?
Yeah.
We can't do this.
What podcasting? What a way to find out.
Still great app.
Yeah.
Really strong app. Strong way to finish, I think, guys.
Anyway, get in touch.
Anyway, get in touch.
Is a snail a bug or an insect?
Or a ghoul.
And what's a ghoul?
A ghoul spooky coat.
I refrained from trying to make that joke earlier. I want the record to show.
Thanks. Yeah.
I liked it.
Thanks.
So there you go. That's all the balance you need, guys. That is all the balance you need. We'll move away from bugs. We'll move away from slugs. Let's talk about the alternative.
Let's talk about jugs.
Let's talk about fine. Finally, what's your favourite receptacle?
Is it a vase?
Is it?
Is a jug a vase? Get in touch.
Can be. It can be. Get it.
When you say get in touch, you mean us with you right now?
Now, what's our alternative then?
Obviously,
what's a celebratory thing we can do that gets, you know? Because the thing I like about it, right, the horror aspect of it aside, is the community aspect.
Right,
of it.
yeah.
You know, the excitement the kids feel, knocking on each other's doors, meeting the people in the street. It's
Right.
a good. Yeah, I like all of that.
If it was a fancy, so to go back to the fancy dress thing, right?
Yes.
If everyone gets to dress up, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's going around, going, look at this.
They do. Yeah.
The pageantry.
Yeah.
You retain the pageantry.
Yeah.
You just get rid of the bit where you go, I'm going to fucking put some kind of scary image into people's heads.
I feel like it needs a theme to tie it together.
Yeah.
Great. Autumn.
No, I think that's too. Right. Okay. Let's just.
Harvest Festival. There we go. We just swing
Harvest
hard
Festival's
into.
earlier though.
We just swing it a little bit
We've
later.
got Harvest Festival. That's happening.
No, but no one's going door to door dressed as a fucking tin of soup, are they?
I think. Yeah. And I
No,
think
but they could.
For good reason.
That's the problem.
We go back to Harvest Festival. Harvest Festival was great, wasn't
I
it?
did used to love Harvest
Had good
Festival.
songs.
Harvest
fucking,
Festival is still happening, guys. I don't know why you're saying we're going back to it.
No.
Harvest Festival.
We're getting it on the up. We're taking Halloween down and we're Harvest Festivaling up.
Okay, what-
It's close enough to feel fucking great, actually.
I think you've gone more restrictive with Harvest Festival than Autumn.
Does this
What
mean
would be
anything to you?
what-
The apples are ripe.
The plums are red. The broad beans are sleeping in a blankety bed. Yeah.
What a tune.
You remember cauliflower's fluffy and cabbage is green?
He's too old for this. It was after your time,
No,
wasn't it?
it's because
It was only
Clarky
written in
grew
the
up in a
1970s.
fundamentalist Christian household, and they said, "No, we will not worship the strawberry over our Lord Jesus Christ."
Yeah, this is very pagan. guys.
Cauliflower's fluffy and cabbage is green. Strawberries sweeter than you've ever seen. All grow steadily day and night. The apples are white, the plums are red, the broad beans are sleeping in a blankety bed. It's like the most barbershoppy you could get in school assembly.
It's one of the top. It's one of the top assembly songs, isn't it? Because also it's a celebration of fruit and veg.
Assembly something you have at school. If you hadn't been homeschooled, you'd have had that.
Clarky was one of the few people who played truant from being homeschooled.
He homeschooled himself, didn't he?
The walls are white, the room is small. I haven't been outside to see the sky at all. Oh, man.
You're listening to Homeschool Assembly.
Wow, what did I miss?
No, I
here?
love
This
Harvest
is
Festival.
It's
I
a
love
full-scale
Harvest
banger.
Festival.
Right, so
What happens to the fruit and veg? It goes to the local old people. That's what I was.
So again,
great.
Just good things.
It is good things.
Do you know
Better
what?
than giving a load of Haribo to a kid. at
Haribo
6
to
o'clock.
kids after it's dark.
Yeah, yeah.
This is we've cracked it, because what you do is you bring up Harvest Festival, you're taking down Halloween. Bonfire Night is still there. We're not saying it's great, but it's still there. We've said before there's a problem with the proximity between Halloween and Bonfire Night.
It's true.
So by raising up Harvest, okay,
Yeah.
and what's it become then? It becomes like food is your general gist. Food's real, which is good for me. Food isn't
Real,
scary.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good for my son.
Yeah.
He's not scared of food.
There's a community. There's a community aspect.
I think.
Obviously, we're living in austerity Britain, so there's you're giving food.
It's
If you
connected
have
to
food,
charity.
you share
It's very
food.
good community stuff. Yeah.
Everyone's going round dressed as. I was going to say mutton, but I don't know why. Mutton.
Well, maybe in your area. I was dressed as lamb.
You get food based food's big these days. Everyone's watching fucking food shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, everyone's eating
true,
it
yeah.
3 times a day. Yeah,
Food is big.
Food's good.
Food's on the up.
Food's big.
it's definitely on the up. Yeah.
And crucially, it's real. It's linked to the earth and then harvest. It's a real thing. Farming.
Yeah.
Very British.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
You've got Clarkson. You've got the protesters. All of this can be involved with the yeah.
Trick or treating could work both ways. People would be cooking things and go around. You offer them to people instead of asking for things. Everyone's knocking on and going, I've made these walnut brownies.
No, can't be nuts.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Really
Alex.
dangerous. Yeah.
Chemical warfare.
Because
Yeah, well, obviously,
that is
you
the
wanna get
problem
woke on
with
it, don't
that's
Fucking Harvest Festival's gone woke now, has it?
that's the problem because there was always these stories of Halloween someone's putting like poison in the
Yeah,
sweets.
yeah.
But so
Not
don't
the
get
peanuts. No one's saying people are smuggling walnuts into their walnut brownies.
This is. But I'm
That
saying
analogy would have been people were putting sweets in their sweets.
yes, but Tom, I'm saying is that you can't go around and get food from other people's houses unless it's very clear what the food
You
is.
can have little flags.
You can have little flags.
Part of the fun.
Yeah, exactly. And a big one on the front of your house. Of course, yeah. Big flag at the front of the house, small flag that says gluten on the brownie. Just so everybody knows. Everyone's on the same page here. Everyone's on the same page. Yes, I do.
GF flags flying halfway up lampposts.
GF next to your GB. That's what I say.
If you listen to GF News, they make a lot of salient points.
But they're always rushing off to the loo. I'm so sorry. Oh God, I ate cheese toasty at lunch. I'm really, I like them, but they don't like me.
Stop the flour. Stop the bloats.
So
Anyway,
yeah. So we've got we're raising up now.
we're winning here because people are driving around in pretend combine harvesters.
Oh, I like that. I do like that.
I instantly went to horror film there.
Yeah, no, don't worry, we're moving away from
Okay,
this.
sorry,
It's a
yeah,
good combine harvester.
Yeah.
Yeah?
If would you allow for somebody
damn it,
to
I love
dress?
combine harvesters.
Would you like? Because
Fucking hell, when you're young,
Yeah.
oh my God. Nothing
I-
gets the blood pumping.
can I ask you a question?
He's got big questions coming.
We've got two questions. Two questions. We'll talk about combine harvesters.
But yeah, crucially, I don't want to hear them.
I don't
want to talk.
Yeah. And I don't want to say mine, so that's great. I was going to ask, do they
Is it a
still
bug?
have combine harvesters? Of course
Or
they
if they've
do.
been, is that another thing that's gone the way of the woke?
Well, back in your days, it was just go around with a
scythe,
sheet. Yeah,
yeah.
scythe, that's it.
A sheath, yeah.
Clarky, of course, not allowed to use a sheath because he was brought up in a fundamentalist Christian household. Let's not forget.
It keeps the devil in.
I was going to say, what is
Yeah.
it? What does it combine?
That's great.
Thank you.
That's a good question. It's better than yours.
Yeah.
Do they still have them? What do they combine?
Because I thought they separate.
They lift and separate.
Yeah.
Is what they do. You're thinking of the Wonder Bra.
Always. Wonder Bra does not
It doesn't separate, does it? No. It lifts. It simply lifts. Yeah.
The wonder is no one wants it.
You're doing this.
Okay, you're doing that. So you're making a sort of gesture with your hand here that's
Sorry, yes.
suggesting
There's a thing at the time. But then it said, doesn't it separate the wheat from the chaff as it goes?
Oh, so it's not.
But on yeah. Sorry.
What I love about this podcast is when you guys make a noise like that, like really impressed, but someone's listening and they go,
It's not doing that.
Absolutely not. There's no way.
It's not. It doesn't.
Listen, it keeps the comment section active on our podcast to talk absolute bullshit all the time.
This is on purpose. This is by design.
Absolutely.
We're actually very clever.
We're very
We're
clever.
But we
thick
have
for the
to protect-
algorithm.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
It's very difficult to look this thick.
It really is.
So I think we've reached a really healthy place here, which is
Well, I've got a question, one final question. Where do you stand on the only thing that I believe is bridging the Harvest Festival
Yep.
and Halloween,
Okay.
which is the scarecrow costume?
Yeah.
okay.
Now, where do you stand on that, Parry? Because it can be scary. Scarecrows
you're
are by
only-
their nature.
Yes,
as
but you're
always.
intending to scare
only crows.
only crows. I made a scarecrow the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, there was a scarecrow competition at my daughter's school.
What?
We weren't going to enter
Because you don't
then-
like that sort of stuff.
Well, you know, it
Yeah.
was close to Halloween,
Yeah.
but I think it's their way of doing something that isn't Halloween, but
Mm-hmm.
kind of could be. And with an hour to go before bedtime, my daughter decided she wanted to enter the scarecrow competition.
Of course.
So it was a real kick bollock scramble.
Yeah.
And because of
Cut to
that,
Tom putting a Hessian sack over his head, and standing outside the nursery for 8 hours.
that's why my son started crying. okay, we've got to it now. Actually, yeah, that was
figured it
it.
out.
Was me.
What a journey.
So I use like swimming noodles.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
For the
good.
arms. Well, they're too big, crucially. So what I ended up building was essentially an effigy. It kind
And
of
that
looked,
sort of is, that is an effigy, isn't it?
But it was like, and they hung it from a tree.
Oh dear.
It looked-
You're regretting putting your own face on it, aren't you? From your the mask from your stag do that you used.
Well, no,
that's
but like genuinely, because like we had a paper plate sellotaped onto the front of it with
Yeah.
a face that kind of fell off,
Yeah.
which just left like a poking pillow that looked a bit like a hood. It looked like a hooded figure,
a hooded
hanging
figure
from a tree.
hanging from a tree.
It looked terrifying.
And the fact that you'd put a little tape player in the centre of it playing the hanging tree from the Hunger Games, that didn't make things any better.
But the crows stayed away.
Yeah, I bet. Everyone's
Here's your problem with Halloween is that you're such a fucking spooky dude the rest of the time that actually you can't have another day when everybody else ramps it up.
You blend in.
But I think scarecrows. Look again, they're not haunted scarecrows.
No.
Although fucking Wurzel Gummidge was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's
They
one
are
of the scariest things.
fundamentally scary.
Yeah. Well, it's in their name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, they're fundamentally scary, but they're not fundamentally crows. Square that circle, guys.
get in touch.
Get in touch.
Get in the
please.
comments section. But I think scarecrows might scratch the itch for you know, your kind of ghoulish side.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can scratch your ghouls.
Thank
you.
you.
Can have that.
I was gonna say-
Oh, yeah. Could you stop scratching your ghouls on camera, by the way?
I forget we're filming this
You
sometimes.
do love ghouls, don't you?
I do love ghouls. I get all the ghouls. I get all the ghouls.
So I think there could be. I think we're in a good place now. We're dialing down Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah. We're up in the Harvest Festival. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
It's got songs, you know,
It's got fucking bangers.
It's ready to go.
It's got reason. It's got purpose. We've still
got
got,
move,
all the
it's got feeling.
celebration. Yeah, absolutely. It's got a bit of distance between it and Halloween.
It's also, you know what? We need more songs for it. That's the thing. Is like because Halloween as well.
Yeah.
You know, you've got your Monster Mash.
It's not-
You've got your Ghostbusters theme. And then then it gets into stuff like
Then
that song
we
like
got
I
Thriller.
always feel like somebody's watching
Yeah,
me. And, you're like,
and
is that gets played every Halloween? You're
Yeah.
like, is that actually a Halloween song?
and
or-
Zombie by the Cranberries,
which is about the Troubles.
It's about the Troubles.
God, you can't.
So it's like that, and that's like number 5 on the playlist.
Oh, sure.
And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well, you're in the Troubles now. Yeah. But you're right. Christmas, loads of great songs. Halloween, not that many straight down the middle Halloween songs. all we've got. I mean, Cauliflower's Fluffy is a banger.
It's an absolute banger.
Up there with Monster Mash.
Yeah.
I fucking love Monster Mash. I love
That's our
Cauliflower's
Monster
Fluffy.
Mash. Cauliflower's Fluffy's our Monster Mash.
But we
think there's a few more. I think if you go scratching around the school assemblies, I think we're going to find a few more.
It's Autumn Days one?
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to go. Yeah, exactly.
Sing us Autumn
Days when the grass is dewy and the things inside the chestnut shell. Jet planes meeting in the air to be refueled. All these things I know so well, but I mustn't forget.
Now, you've sung this to me before.
I mustn't forget.
Now, it must be a recent song because it's got
Jet planes meeting in the air to be refueled.
planes meeting in the air to be refueled, which
Followed by the line, all these things I know so well.
Yeah,
And also, like, it's a thing that just happens in autumn.
It
actually combines threshing with separating. All these things I've got a vague grasp of.
Like someone who is really into jet planes has just learnt that jets refuel.
Well, it's written by someone who's autistic.
It's been like someone.
It's written by the kid down your road who's autistic. Who every time you meet him on the school run, he tells you about how jet planes meet in the air to be refueled.
Yeah.
And you love it, and he's very passionate about it, and it's a very he's a classic person where you can ask him a question and he'll just go. How was your journey? Well, jet planes. Off you go, mate.
If it was written in the last 5 years, it'd be. Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. All these things we've looked at on the internet.
Can I just say, Tom, 5 years? You may want to check your history books on that.
No, but
you remember the events of September 11th, 2020?
He did forget.
But the conspiracy
in the last
theories,
5 years.
They've only got cooking now, though, haven't they? Really?
Yes, that's right. That's right. They only really got cooking recently.
He clearly had to write a song about autumn, but really wanted to get into the jets because it's the third line of that song.
Yeah,
so it's like,
and the
grass is dewy. Something's inside a chestnut shell.
I'm guessing it's a chestnut.
Okay, jet planes.
It can't be the way something inside a chestnut.
No, but it's not. Can't be chestnuts are inside the chestnut shell, is it?
Well, what else is inside a chestnut shell?
Autumn days when the grass is dewy and inside the chestnut shell. There's not enough space to say chestnut in that.
Seed?
Get in touch. Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. If you've heard this song that only 2 people in the world have heard.
Third line in, jet planes meeting in the air to be refueled. All these things I know so well.
Yeah.
Do jet planes meet in the air to be refueled? This is the other thing
I wanted to ask.
Because normally, if you're doing a long haul flight, you're stopping. It's fair, we've flown on a 20-hour flight to Australia or a 23-hour flight to Australia. Didn't we stop in like Hong Kong or something?
Yeah.
Rather than them saying we're going to hover in the air for a bit while another jet comes right close. But how else are they going to meet
and shares their fuel with us?
Yeah,
They match up.
Yeah, but how quick is the refueling process? It's not just like that, is it?
Oh, yeah. They've got the tube. Yeah,
imagine think about whales fucking.
Thinking about whales fucking.
Imagine
is this connected to what we're talking about, by the way?
Sorry, what are we talking about? Sorry.
You just wanted to ask one of those questions.
Think about whales fucking. I've never thought about whales fucking before. How do whales fuck?
Well, they meet in the air.
No, Tom, it can't be. Surely
They breach.
Is that the second verse? After they say, they tell you what's inside an acorn, and then they tell you that whales. You know, if you've ever seen a whale jumping out and the tail flips up, they're actually hoping for a shag. If you see a dolphin leaping out of the water, it's going. Come on, guys.
They're doing.
I'm giving you a green light here, guys. No one up for it? Fair enough. Back into the water I go. Whales meeting in the air to shag.
On the go. They're going on the go, I imagine.
Well, yeah, and
what you mean.
one swims above the other, and then out comes and then they go, and it's like the plane comes above the other plane, and then they go on. But I think that's a special refueling thing. It feels the way it sounds is like jet planes are meeting in the air and stopping.
Yeah, they're not like swapping fuel.
Yeah.
It's not like when two bus drivers wave at each other.
Yeah,
it's not like a happy coincidence. That, hey, we're doing that route today, are you, mate?
How much you got?
Yeah.
Do you want a bit extra?
It's a weird lyric to go. And the things inside the chestnut shell. My flight's stopping over in Dubai for 12 hours to refuel as I go to Australia. I must.
You know what? I'm going to say it's no weirder than jet planes meeting in the air to be refueled.
Yeah, also,
I think if you,
I mean, when we break it down as well,
It's less weird.
do they exclusively do it in autumn?
Why is it an autumn? Why is it an autumn thing?
And also-
they're flying west for the autumn.
You know what?
let's not forget the big overarching thing that it isn't an autumn song and no one else sings it and no one's heard of it.
What I'm really waiting for as well is someone to go, guys, they're not the lyrics.
Yeah.
The lyrics are squirrels building their nests, and you like go, oh no, it's something Ben and Tom have told each other since they were 10.
Oh, we forgot to say, me and Tom were homeschooled together.
I was his teacher. I was headmaster.
Welcome aboard this homeschooling flight. Your teacher today is Tom Parry. He's a fuckwit.
3 things happen in autumn.
Today we're going to teach you the correct way to pronounce the word werewolf.
I'll be telling you when something grows in a chestnut shell. Well, I know what that is.
I think we should stop this episode because we're all becoming thicker.
Yeah. We don't want it to spread.
Yeah, we don't want it to spread. But anyway, great idea, and I'm sorry about your son.
Another one in the tank.
Another one in the tank to be refueled in midair. Right. Now, Clarky, you found the lyrics to this.
I have.
Clarky's found the lyrics.
First of all, the song exists. So,
Worth saying.
yeah.
Yeah. I apologise for saying it's a song that didn't exist. It does exist. It's called Autumn Days.
Autumn Days, when the grass is jewelled.
Jewelled.
That's our first mistake. And the silk inside the chestnut shell.
Okay. Is that how you get silk?
We'll never know.
We'll simply never know. Can I just ask, is it lyrics by Ben Clark here? Why is this written on the notes app?
Don't worry about that. Third line, jet planes meeting in the air to be refueled. All these things I know so well.
So I mustn't forget.
Would you think the lyricist here, our dear friend Kevin, do you think he heard the word jewelled, or like wrote the word jewelled? Is like the grass is jewelled. It's really good. It's a beauty. It's not dewy. It suggests that sort of like, it's just the sort of the magic of the kind of autumnal lawn. And then he was so stuck on that he couldn't think of a rhyme. It's like, refueled?
Refueled? Surely not. It's going in.
I mean,
it's a lovely rhyme.
It's worth getting to the other verses just very quickly. Clouds that look like familiar faces and the winter's moon with frosted rings. Smell of bacon as I fasten up my laces and the song the milkman sings. This guy is on a trip, man. It's great.
He's having a great day.
It's good.
Shoes so comfy, though they're worn out and they're battered, and the taste of apple pie. Picked up engine that's been stuttering and stalling, and a win for my home team. This guy loves it. He loves life. And so do we.
A lot about engines
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
got back to engines.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what? I like it because there's the meeting of the kind of the traditional and the modern.
Yes.
I'm sure if you'd written it nowadays, there'd be a verse about crypto. And please do invest in our meme coin, guys. That would be the last line.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do support, review, recommend,
Yes.
and enjoy.
Yes,
The rest of your day.
Yes. This episode was filmed by our dear friend Edward Moore.
It was produced by Emma Caution.
Caution team.
Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Bye.